Hi Capricorn, welcome to BohoMystic. My name is Mary Nelly and I have a mid-month reading for you. I have an idea what this is all about, but let me start with my process and explaining what I do, and let's see what evolves from this reading. So Capricorn, when you came through that you were up first for the reading, I heard distance running, and I'm like, okay, so what about distance running? So I started looking for decks because nothing was coming, and then I heard long distance running. So not much better, but okay, long distance running. So I thought, long journey, you have a lot of stamina, which we know Capricorns do. And I wrote, while others have given up, you've kept going. Really cool. So I picked the decks, I started my pre-shuffle, and you had several cards. I mean, cards just kept coming out. I had to, I couldn't record them all. There are too many. But the ones that I did are really interesting, and I think they've given me great insight into what this reading is going to be. So I don't know how long this one's going to be. So the first thing that came out was the fairy ring and the wishing well. Then I got the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card, and King of Swords. And then I immediately wrote, do you keep going and don't give up because you don't want to veer off your path? You're so committed to it. Are you so stubborn, potentially? You're ignoring this cup of love that's being offered to you. So then in the animals deck, that's when we had a lot. We had the leech, which is shift from fear to love. Do I have a love reading coming through? It sure feels like it. I haven't had, I mean, this is like classic love story, right? And I had the clam, which had discover happiness. I had the ant that said keep going. So is that the tug and pull? You want to keep going, or you feel like you should have to because you don't want to quit doing what it is that you're doing to give love a chance? I don't know. Then you had jellyfish, flow with ease. Are you going? It's like you don't want to switch flows. You don't want to switch energy streams. You're like, I'm on this path. I need to finish what I'm doing here. I can't focus over there. Right? It's like you're just blocking that. That's what I'm feeling. Then you had the giraffe that said to connect to higher power. So are you going against even your own intuition and desires, right? Because you had that fairy ring and wishing well originally. That was the first thing that fell out. It's like you're even suppressing your own desires for someone, for something. And then the last one that fell out was rabbit. And I think it was something like welcome fertility. Okay. This gets better. So I did my meditation, and the first thing I see is a very long dock on water, right? And it's not very wide. So it's like the classic one where you have like the poles and it's wooden and it just keeps going and going. And it just kept going. Then I see what I thought was a full moon, but then as the image became clearer and clearer, it was like hands around a crystal ball. So I'm like, is that me trying to see what's going on? Have you gone to see a tarot reader, some kind of diviner? Are you yourself one? Or you feel like you're being pulled to connect to that higher wisdom with the giraffe? And then that crystal ball essentially disintegrates into stars. It was really pretty. Then those stars and that disintegration, out of that comes, I wrote down the snitch from Harry Potter. I'm not even sure that's what it's called. Maybe I should look that. All right, sorry, hold on. Okay, so it's called the golden snitch, so I was right. It's been a while since I've seen those movies, and read those books. All right, so yeah, so I see the snitch zooming across. It's right, just kept going. If you're not familiar with Harry Potter and the snitch, it is it is the key, or it is an instant win in a game in the book, that whomever catches that golden snitch, which is zooming everywhere and it's very difficult to get and it's very small, wins the game immediately. But it zooms and keeps going and keeps going, and it's very difficult to get, right? So there's always one person trying to grab that snitch. So is that you? Your distance running, your long distance running, you are on a marathon, what feels like a marathon of trying to grab onto that golden snitch, that dream, that goal that you've had in mind, maybe in your career or establishing something, doing something. And you're now, and then it's love, something that distracts you is just, coming into your life, and you're hesitating because you don't want to lose focus on that goal that you've been working so hard and have been on, that you've been diligently going for. You've probably, like I always say about Capricorns, your tenacity is unmatched, that you've been just single-minded about getting. That was all-consuming, was your passion for a long time, maybe even years, but all of a sudden that passion may have dwindled. You don't want all that time and effort that you've put into this to be for nothing. So you're kind of fighting that pull now, that desire for maybe something else, maybe a new, if it's not love, which I think is going to resonate for love for a lot of you, maybe a new career, maybe a new degree, it may be a new major, something that has blossomed that you are just over the moon for, but you are tempering yourself. And what did I say? Ace of Cups, Temperance, and King of Swords fell out. It's like you are tempering your desire for something new, and you are fighting and trying not to have your life completely upended, overturned, shaken, so that you can attain it. Interesting, Capricorn. All right, so that stench went away, and then all of a sudden I see a rabbit running in the grass. Rabbits are fast and they go on, and they're running. You're running. This is a running, right? Like everyone's running. And then that rabbit turns into a long-haired Yorkshire Terrier. So that, I believe, is a synchronicity for someone watching this video. And that Yorkie, right, is running also in the grass. And it's like caramel laden hair is just flowing, and it's really beautiful. Then all of a sudden I see a bald eagle, and then I see hands catching the snitch. And its little wings are still going crazy. And that's when I see like the gold. The gold is just popping, and you're holding on to the snitch. I assume it's you. That was really nice. So I think that maybe you attain both. Maybe by the end of the month, you figure out a way to attain both goals, or to make room in your life for both things. Whatever this is, if this isn't love coming in when you weren't ready or prepared to be in a relationship and dedicate time to a relationship, or if this is you finding a way to enjoy both. Maybe one is a hobby, one is a career, choosing to do a dual major, finding a program that, or a job that combines both interests. I'm just spitballing here. I've tried to make time in each of these readings to explain that tarot exposes and divulges the secrets of the karmic lessons that we all experience. You know, we are all living different lives. So these lessons are expressed differently in our lives. So for some, it's going to be love. For some, it's career. For some, it's spiritual. For some, it's interpersonal relationships that are not romantically based. So it's how this resonates with you. I do think that a lot of people will resonate with this message in the love aspect, because that is what's coming out at me. But I do think that this can also be finding another love in your life that you don't want to veer you off your original path that you've worked so hard to be on, to attain. It's like you're close at getting that snitch in this lane, but you also want to be in this lane. And it's like making that decision. And it could be that you are truly trying to pretend like this lane doesn't even exist and it's calling to you. That's hard. Very hard. Especially when passion and inspiration is, I don't know, growing tendrils trying to get your attention, right? So I wrote down love story, love read, double question mark. Then the entire meditation ends with this enormous tree with an enormous canopy, just gorgeous, like on a hill. As I'm trying to focus on the tree to see if there's anything that's about the tree that calls my attention, that tree multiplies. It replicates itself into two trees side by side with their canopies moving in the wind. And that was beautiful. I was like, oh, this is definitely a love reading for someone. And this love, this newfound passion is going to birth and create life from this. Literally and figuratively for many of you. Or you don't feel alone anymore. You have found that there's enough space for two of you. You have found your partner. You have found and expressed and accepted and surrendered to the need of someone else in your life. Maybe. So let's find out what this is all about. If you like this video, you like me, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up, join the fam. This is really awesome energy. I would love to keep building this relationship with you. So on to the cards. All right, Capricorn, let's get to the cards. You know what? I'm going to do the runes first. We have witches runes, Norse runes, and some astrology runes. For Capricorn, please. All right, you have 3. All right, this is amazing. We have Leo, we have Scorpio, and we have Uranus. This is definitely disruptive change in your life. Or you may feel like you are being affected. I don't feel like this is even a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's like your life, for lack of a better phrase, something is rocking your world. And I think that you know it. And even if you put blinders on and keep running and keep going your direction, you know, and you also feel like the pull of something. And with Uranus, I mean, you are you're feeling in Scorpio with death and rebirth and the whole, this is Pluto, we have Uranus. Like, this is crazy. This is huge change. Your life, your energy is being affected by change that will reshape your stability, what you're doing, where you're going. And with Leo, you're going to shine. You are being affected by life force energy. You're being activated. It's your turn. It's like you are attracting, right? Leo attracts also. It's like you are standing out and attracting something. And I don't think that you were prepared for what you're attracting. Maybe that's what it is. And all of a sudden you turn someone's head that has rocked your world and you don't know what to do with it. Or you have discovered something new and intriguing with Uranus, which Uranus is also rules Aquarius. Like, maybe you have been intellectually stimulated in a way that you haven't been for a long time, that makes you rethink your educational path, what you do for a living, what you want to do for a living, or how you now see how you want your career to be. There is something big. This is big energy, Capricorn. Really big energy. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get one of these animal power cards. The one that, okay, we have one. I will leave it there. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wolf. Step into sovereignty. Maybe the wolf has found, see, I'm taking away the sovereignty. I think with Leo here, you are shining. Maybe in a king or queen energy. That's why you're attracting and calling energy towards you. Eyes towards you. Passions flared towards you. I don't know. I am also looking at this wolf. And it's like he is looking and searching for his pack. Or this lone wolf is going to find his partner, his pack, in some way. A place, a person that they feel at home with, that they feel in sync with, that they can flow with. Okay, let's see what else you have. All right, what does Capricorn need to know, please? Spirit, one card. There we go. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Positive signs. Yeah. Yes, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. If you guys look, okay, I am freaking out. Oh, wow. This literally looks like the golden snitch flying. I think you are coming to the end of the journey that you have been on. You're seeking. Or is that the seeker? Maybe it is the seeker that grabs the snitch. All right, let's flow. I feel it. I think that you are about to achieve a goal, achieve getting that snitch as the seeker. And you're now also going to be going through a new portal, opening a new door, or crossing your flow with, it's like you're allowing your flow now to meld, coming to a convergence with the river, with like your path, your stream has reached a point of connection with the rest of the water. You are being given that cup, and I think that you are literally achieving your goals. Like, you grab that snitch right there at the end and flow into your next journey. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. It's really crazy. Anyway, what else do we have, guys? All right, what does the Capricorn Collective need to know? One card, please. I hope that you are doing well. I think that you guys are. I think you're at the end of something. I think you can feel that you're getting close. Bottom of the deck, boss, master of wealth, risk, investment, management leader. Yeah, maybe you're attaining that promotion. Maybe you're attaining that position, that degree, that startup, your own company, establishing it. Maybe you find the investments that you need for your venture. And it's been a long road, right? Step by step, building your brand, building your company, building that road step by step. I also am really drawn to the word risk. And it goes back to what I said in the beginning. I think that you're also afraid of risking what you have worked so hard for this new enticement in your life. And that's normal. We all do, right? That's normal. And you can have both. I think you can have both. I can feel it. I saw it. I saw you replicate yourself. I saw you where it wasn't you anymore. You had someone or something else that fulfilled you, where you both were swaying in unison. All right. Let's do a career and money oracle and see what comes up. One card, please. All right. You know, I'm taking both. They felt like they were both going to come out. Oh, Capricorn, Clover, lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance, careers associated with the word clover, finance, outdoors. Well, what did I say? Long distance running, right? It's outdoors. Risky business, surprises. Yeah, I think you're going to find a way for all of this to work. I think you're going to find a way to soothe your anxiety and doubts. I think that you're going to take that gamble. You're going to recognize that it is a gift. It is a luck. It is a lucky break. It's a gift. It's a boon that you weren't expecting. And I think it's actually a gift for all the hard work that you have been putting in. So don't ignore it. You are being offered, if not by source and spirit, by a friend, by your company, by your management, by that headhunter, by that epiphany or breakthrough that you had in your career, in your studies, something. You've been given a gift of abundance, and it's time to seize it. They can be fleeting. And in this day and age, it's time to seize it. Live your life. You can do more than one thing at a time. And you can do them well. You are Capricorn. You are the boss. You are literally the boss of the zodiac. Don't see yourself as anything but. Underneath the boss, I just have to bring this up, is the researcher. Explorer of truth, exploration, study, rigor, experiment. This is what you've been doing. And you are now bossing up. And it's like there's a time when the research has to end and your findings need to be presented. And I think that's what you're doing. Very interesting. Okay. What else do we have? I'm going to do one of these little mini divvies. All right. That's 3. Holy moly, I'll take them. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Morskoy Tsar, Russia. Trickery. It is a king who is, it looks like he's crying in the water. I don't know this fable, this tale, but what I can say is I feel like this is you wondering and worried that this may be not legit, or you are letting your passions and your desires cloud your thinking, and you don't want to self-sabotage. You don't want to undo what you have done and worked so hard for. What's underneath there? Illness in remission, regain strength. I think you're going to find the strength to make, and I don't even know this is much a decision as this is a new lifestyle for you. It's like opening yourself up to more in your life. Not be so single-minded and not only dedicate yourself to one thing. It's allowing more into your life. Okay, let's do a love affirmation. I need to see if this is love. Feels like love. All right, what do we have? Okay, we have 2. Bottom of the deck, we have positivity. Yes, emphasize the positives to strengthen your bond through optimism. Focusing on positives builds a pillar of optimism to sustain our love. Are you being a negative Nancy? Are you poo-pooing the idea that you can have love and career? Are you stuck in a loop that love never works out for me? And if this is deeper, where you feel you're unlovable and unworthy, you're not. You're far from it. You may be taken aback by the intensity of someone's feelings. You may not believe them, right? With the trickery card, because you, in some ways, don't feel worthy of it. I know it's deep, but I have to say it's coming to me. You're worthy of that and more. All right, let's see what else you have. All right, well, these are your oracles. You know what? Let's go to your tarot. Let's do a simple spread, see what's going on. Okay. What do we have for the Capricorn collective, please, Spirit? All right. That's 3. Okay. I normally pull, and I'm not going to. All right, because they want to come out. That's your current, that's influencing, that's your past. What do we have, please, for the reason for the reading? Reason. Your thoughts and feelings from now to the end of the month, please, Spirit. 1 card. Thank you. Advice, please. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome. Very good. And what do we have at the bottom of the deck? What do we have at the bottom of the deck? 3 of Pentacles. Yes, this is you no longer doing the research by yourself. No longer by yourself, building that team, leading that team, managing that team. This is also you becoming an expert and also recognized and lauded for your expertise. It's family. It's health. It's your body. It's your finances. It's your surroundings. And it's like you no longer have to work by yourself. This is not a one-man job anymore. This is not you're not meant to do this alone forever. Maybe the first part was all on you, but now it's you and other people. It's you and someone else. And that applies to it all, the love, the work, everything. And you recognize that. Maybe you are now being called to teach others what you know. Guide others through what you've experienced. Start building with another. Or even with someone who already has a child, to further your pentacle suits. Okay. Capricorn, this is really interesting. I think that we're on to something. This is you establishing yourself. There may be some younger people just starting out. People who are transitioning in their careers to like the next step. And then for people who are literally experiencing amazing love right now, an amazing love story, the beginnings of an amazing love story. And you are trying to figure that out and figure out how it fits into your life. Okay, let's do your oracles. Praying mantis, engage in prayer and surrender. I think the surrendering is key. I think you're fighting against its pull. The pull of your new venture, your new life that's awaiting you at the end. Because you haven't caught that snitch yet, but you will. By the end of this month, you're going to have achieved a goal and be ready to move in a new direction. Doesn't the praying mantis, the female praying mantis, eat the male after relations? Maybe you're afraid of that. Maybe you're afraid, going back to this trickery card, maybe you're afraid that what you're feeling and and the person that's come into your life is not who they say they are, and it's not because they're doing anything in that to make you feel that way. I really think this is maybe you having self-doubts, and it's coming from unworthiness. I really feel like you feel like things like this don't happen to people like me. Or I wasn't looking for this right now. Okay. The best things in life just pop up and are gifted to you. I mean, you can't, just because you weren't expecting it and it wasn't in your plan, doesn't make it not the amazing gift that it is. Okay. Now I saw 1144. I agree this is to do with your path and your stability and the structure that you have built in order to achieve that stability and success. Like, it's both. This is what you've been doing. This is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been building brick by brick. And maybe you feel like you were building that house for one, and now it's going to be a house for two or three. Something like that. Present moment. Yes. Capricorn. Yes. You are being called to surrender to the present moment, not what you wanted, not the past wishes and ideals and itinerary that you had for yourself, nor what you thought the future would be due to those things. It's, hey, it's happening to you now. Enjoy it. Seize it. Before it's gone, seize it. It's here for you. You know it is. You know this opportunity is for you. Oh, I love it. Clown. It's having fun. It's like feeding that inner child. And that's why I'm going to go back to that self-worth, self-esteem. I think your inner child is being triggered. And this is an amazing way. This is a gift given to you by yourself, by your higher self, by spirit, so that you can soothe and start healing that part of you that maybe doesn't feel worthy of what's coming to them. Doesn't feel strong enough, independent enough to be able to make these decisions, maybe. Oh, this is beautiful. Play, enjoy, surrender to the moment. Allow that joy and happiness that is surrounding you to infiltrate your being, your senses. Crown. You are being crowned. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you're going to achieve the crown. You're going to achieve and get that snitch. You're not losing that opportunity. You are doing that, right? You're attaining that goal and you're doing something else. Wow. It's like, look within. Quiet your mind. What was it? Was it when? I think it was one of the cards that fell in your pre-shuffle. Like, look in your intuitive wisdom, or, I can't remember. Overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth. Oh my God. Careers associated with the word crown, owner, boss. Again, that is you, Capricorn. Taking charge, making progress. What a wonderful, wonderful read. You guys are doing it. You are doing it. You are literally doing it. Good, good, good. Oh, you guys are achieving, believing, doing. That's amazing. Amazing, Capricorn. Amazing. Pendulum. Yeah, it's time. You know it's time. Wonderful. Fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy. Yes. Careers associated with that word are seasonal work, job change, making choices. Yeah, I think that you may have felt like you've been the pendulum back and forth. Like, I want it, but I shouldn't. I'm going to do it. I'm not. I can't figure it out, or I got it. I know how to do it. It's like you've been back and forth and you have been researching and doing and just trying to figure this out and not just making the decision or just grabbing onto the opportunity. But you are. I mean, you have synchronicity upon synchronicity upon synchronicity. You're doing it. Amazing. And this has all come from your hard work, Capricorn. It's been that journey. Long distance runners, tenacious. Are strength athletes, endurance athletes. And that's what you are. That's what you literally are. You are scaling mountains. You don't give up. You search high and low for sustenance. Nothing stops you. And that's why you are achieving all your goals. And you're getting more. You're getting the cherry on top of that sundae. What do we have here? Okay. Time keeps time keeps moving with or without you. Yes, I feel this so much. I think I've alluded to it. I've said it. This opportunity is, opportunities like this are at times fleeting. I mean, these are boons. These are finding a 4-leaf clover, right? These are lucky breaks, lucky finds. This is like finding that Easter egg. This is a gift. Accept that gift. Take it and run. It's yours, honey. It's time for a reset. Yeah. This right here, I just want to say this is sage. It's like cleansing yourself. It's like walking through a door and being reborn, entering your new life. Actually, it's what I said about, the analogy that I was saying before. It's your stream is now joining the force of the river. You're going to be cleansed and shiny so that you can go on your next adventure. And I also want to say this may be truly a message for you to cleanse yourself. You can do it with sage, even simpler, because I am really drawn to the water aspect here, especially with that Ace of Cups that came out in your pre-shuffle. When you bathe, just take a moment. Acknowledge the water that is alive, that has been here and has transformed and transmuted over eons. Thank it. Ask it to cleanse you. Thank Gaia. Ask it to cleanse you and protect you on your next adventure, on your next voyage. Take a moment to be reverent. That's enough. You don't need to have a sage bundle or a Palo Santo. If you do, that's wonderful. Use it. But if you don't, there are other ways that you can cleanse. Oh, it's the doesn't realize ghost. Your lack of awareness. Your lack of awareness is killing me. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just reiterating that it's time. I think that there was a moment, or you've been in a moment of avoidance and thinking that your desires or your passion regarding this change, this absorption of life, like a new life, new experiences, new person, or this love, like you were putting it aside saying, I'll get to it later. Like, this is not the time. I'm on my path. And yeah, I mean, this is just a really funny card, just saying your team, your spirit guides, your higher self, let's just be honest, your ancestors maybe like, holy moly, dude, we're giving you this opportunity. What are you doing? And yeah, it's funny. It's funny. This is really funny. Okay. Empathy. Empathize without judgment and share freely to deepen connection. In understanding, we find connection. All I'm getting from this is, have you shown empathy to the other side, right? There is a person, if this is a love story, there is a person who is head over heels for you. Have you empathized with them? Or have you been caught up in your own emotions over here of trying to disengage with, this passion? If this is career and you have headhunters coming, out of the woodwork, your company's waiting for that answer, if you're going to take this job or not, or if you're interested in this promotion or this career track, you've maybe gotten accepted into different programs in your educational system. yeah, you have offers for different jobs. Make sure that you're also aware that these interpersonal relationships and these options are interpersonal relationships. Other people are involved, other people's feelings are involved, other people's expectations are involved. And we live in a society, right, where to live in harmony with others, we need to take their feelings in consideration. And I just want to make sure that you're doing that, Capricorn. Little tough love there. Admiration. Share what you admire about each other to boost confidence. I recognize and admire the unique beauty within you. Yeah. If this is a love affair, you are definitely being asked to do your part in this relationship. Make sure you explain what is going on with you, like your doubts, your hesitations, why, so the other person doesn't feel like you're not interested or you don't love them or you have no interest in them. If it's the other examples I gave in career or school, take time to acknowledge their emails, their texts, their phone calls. Yeah. Be communicative. Not single-minded, head down, because running is a solo sport. Yeah, you're on a team, but it's really you, your time, your endurance, your stamina. You're in your head, you're head down, and you just go, 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 and you're going for miles and miles. It's a solo activity in so many ways that maybe you've forgotten or haven't had the practice of being communal with someone or other people. Keep that in mind. It's coming up for a reason. All right, let's take a look at your tarot. What is your current energy right now, Capricorn? The Fool. Yes, yay. You're doing it. You are starting a new chapter, my friend. You have closed a cycle successfully in your life. Congratulations. You are now ready to move forward. Wow. What's influencing the Fool? Strength. Yes. And Leo. Well, he's not a Leo here. He's a bear. But it is usually a lion on there. You are accessing your strength of will, your power of deduction, your needs are being balanced very well. Good for you, Capricorn. So what's the past that's influenced all this, brought you to this point? The Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness, yes. Look at the sun. You're going off into the sunset. And it's the water. Just like I was saying, you have built, loved, created, and successfully done what you set out to do with those Eight of Cups. And now you know there's nothing left there for you. And you're now moving on to your next venture, your next adventure with the Fool card. This is amazing. Guys, this is so awesome. I feel the excitement, but I also feel the anxiety. It's like, it's so new. It's starting fresh and new, and it's so, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, what's the purpose of this entire reading, Spirit? Queen of Swords. The King of Swords came out in your pre-shuffle. It's a divine match there, pair. So that could be knowing this is the person for you. With the Queen of Swords, you know your truth. You're surrendering to the truth. You have cut through all the bull, all your excuses, all other people's opinions. It's like you are now standing in your truth and you're not wavering from it. You're also receiving. It's like you are allowing the flow to go. It's like, no more self-doubt, no more negative talk. We've made the decision. We are moving forward. And there's really nothing else to say to the Queen of Swords once she's made her decision and she knows what's true and what's right? What are your thoughts on all of this from now to the end of the month? Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's been difficult. I'm just going to say it has been difficult for you. You have been afraid of abandoning this life, this path that you've been on, that you have completed and meticulously built and loved and groomed and everything. And this is it. This is you feeling disappointed and having to leave that life, that fear, that attachment to that life, right? And that's what you've been swimming in. These emotional attachments to this life that you thought was the one. Like you did not see the end of that yet, even though you knew it was the end. And that's absolutely normal. Because guess what? This Fool is leading you to the Three of Cups upright. You're going to find and have new attachments. You're going to find maybe even your soul tribe in this new one. Enhancements to your life. And there's celebration here. You're going to find yourself excited and celebrating what you were afraid of this entire time. What's your advice from now to the end of the month? Knight of Swords. Yes, go in the direction of your convictions. There's no question. You made the decision. You know that you're moving forward. You have chosen whatever this is. You have chosen that direction, and you are going with your righteousness, with your ideals, and just that's it. You're not letting the emotional turmoil stop you from moving forward. And the outcome, please. Oh, the Hermit. The outcome is that you have gained that enlightenment, but I think it's even more so your self-confidence. The belief in your own compass. The belief that you are your own lantern. The belief that you know what's right for you. And that you're willing to follow your inner compass. You are aligned with the universe, with the stars, with that moon. And you know the direction you need to go. And you're following it. You have, the Hermit retreats. And in this case, you're retreating from this life. I mean, look how they bookend your reading. This is the Hermit walking away in search. It's not even in search, to his new life. And that's what you're doing. Wow. The way that this has come across, I think we literally got a snapshot of what you've been going through for the past few months, maybe even year or two, depending on if this is an educational program or a progression through your career, progression through a relationship. I don't know. You can see, in threes, you have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Three's creation. You are creating. You have surrendered to your need to create the life that you now want, that maybe you were afraid to do, or you didn't think that you knew how to do. You now can, right? Going back to that idea that it's like you didn't think you could do it all, and you weren't planning to do it all. It's like as though you were like, no, this is not in my 5-year plan. Well, guess what? Sometimes those 5-year plans don't work out the way we think. And that's the goal of life, right? To flow, allow life to happen. And sometimes you have to change something, right? Sometimes there's a little chaos in there that there's no way that you can plan for. And I think that's what's happened to you. I think that the plan that you put in motion a long time ago is you have realized that it's not going to be enough and take you where you want to be in the future, but it's been a success. And you caught that snitch. Like, what else do you want? The game is done. You ended the game by catching it. Now it's time for what? A new game, to the next game, to the next match. So good on you. Congratulations, Capricorn. I am so impressed at the emotional maturity and growth here. I mean, you've done something special. And I just want to say, success breeds success. This success is giving you the confidence to seek more success. And I think you definitely had an epiphany. You tapped into that intuitive wisdom, step into your sovereignty. It's like you stepped into your sovereignty and are now confident enough to move, right, in that direction. Look what's underneath the wolf. Peacock. Share your true colors. Yes, it's time. It's time for you to shine in a different way, in a more authentic way, because peacocks are your authenticity, right? Let your colors shine. Let yourself be the star of your life, because you deserve it. You've worked hard for it, and it's coming. So congratulations, Capricorn. Awesome. Well done. Job well done. I am so impressed, but not surprised. All right, to the next one, guys. Love you. Bye.